I want to I want to talk to you this day about a very important and imperative subject, and that is coming out of Psalms, the 27th number, and the third through the sixth verse. Psalms 27, the third through the sixth verse, and that's kind of where I want to spend a little time this morning. The scripture says in Psalms 27, 3 through 6, it says, though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, and that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock. And I want to give you several principles about this text real briefly, and prayerfully you'll hold on to it. For a few moments, I want to impress upon your minds the thought of I'm in the secret place. Yeah, that hiding place. Matter of fact, just use those two words, hiding place. Not much catchy, but I think many of you would attest to the fact that you need to be in the hidden place of God. There is so much going on in the world today that calls for great tolerance and great prayer. So much that's going on in personal lives. So much that's going on in marriages and relationships and relationships with children and parents and friendships, and just so much going on. And it calls for great prayer and tolerance to put up with the things that we have going on in our life. We live in an age now where preachers would be more interested in being popular than powerful. But beloved, I want to encourage you this day that you need to make it to the hidden place. Listen to the text. It says, though an host, a whole lot of people, a multitude of people, multiplicity of people would encamp around me. Does not it feel like in your life that so many people are coming at you all at the same time? He says they host, these hosts of people come against me. That word against in the Hebrew, it means lobby. It means what we call our heart. And I don't know about you, but if I be honest with you, it seems like that a lot of people are dealing with this heart issue. Things are happening over and over again, and people are doing things that cause you to lose heart and become discouraged and come to a place where you feel like giving up. But I want to encourage you this morning. You need to make it to the hidden place. If you really feel that in your spirit, you need to say, I'm trying to find the hidden place of God. I wanna be in the place where I may be attacked, but I will not be overcome. That hidden place is what David speaks of right here, because when he says they are against me, they may be against you. But watch this. The scripture also teaches us that if God be for you, he's more than the whole world against you. And so what God does is, in the midst of all of the heartache, in the midst of all the pain, in the midst of all the situations that happen and circumstances that come your way, God can hide you. Then he moves on to this next word, inquire, which means to admire. When you get to the place where you admire God so much so, you'll take your mind off of the things that are happening and place it on to the God that is in charge. But then the most important and operative word in this text is that word hide. And he shall hide me. It means to hoard. It says God is going to put me in a place where nobody can get to me. Nothing can overwhelm me. See, a hoarder only knows where things are. Everyone else sees a mess. I really wish y'all would grasp this. But the person sees it in order. See, the enemy might think that you're in a mess. Yes, God. He may think that everything is falling apart. He may seem to appear that it's all broken up. But God knows exactly where you are and what's happening. God will hoard you. He will hide you in the midst of your mess. What the world sees as a mess, God sees as a message. We say it all the time. What the world sees you as being a victim, God sees you as being a victor. God will hide you in the midst of your mess. But then he says another word that kind of throws a little curveball, and I'm closing. He says he'll hide you in the secret place. Secret means covert. You know what covert means when you watch movies? It means to go undercover. It's like being a double agent. The enemy thinks he has you. But I can hear the book of Genesis speaking right now. What the enemy meant for evil, that's covert, God turned it for your good. And I want to tell you, beloved, in closing, if you want to make it through this hour, if you want to make it through this day, this week, this month, this year, as terrible as it has been, you need to find the hidden place. Well, Bishop, what's going to happen in the hidden place? The enemy thinks COVID is a mess to us, but in the midst of the mess, there's a message. The enemy may think that your relationship is in shambles. It's on the edge of breaking up. What the enemy sees as a mess, God sees as a message. I challenge you, my brother and sister, get to the hidden place. It's the best place to be. The enemy might can see you, but he cannot take anything from you. If this 5-minute message has blessed you in some small way, sow a seed into it and watch God turn your mess into a message. Be blessed. Be safe. We'll see you soon.